They struck gold on camera, but what was happening behind the scenes? From scripted moments to off-camera controversies, the reality of the gold rush is more complex than it seems. What you see isn't always what you get. Today, we're revealing the 10 most shocking secrets behind the biggest gold finds ever shown on reality TV. Prepare to question everything you thought you knew. Gold Rush markets itself as a raw, unfiltered look into the high-stakes world of gold mining. But multiple insiders have exposed the reality. Many scenes are scripted or heavily staged. According to several Reddit threads and leaked crew interviews, key moments like gold weigh-ins, fights between miners, and first finds of the season are often reenacted. Why? Because camera crews can't always be everywhere at once, and missing a dramatic moment is a cardinal sin in reality TV. Miners have even admitted they're asked to repeat lines or exaggerate reactions. So while the stakes may be real, the storylines are often carefully crafted for maximum tension and narrative punch. One of the most thrilling parts of Gold Rush is watching million-dollar machines break down mid-operation. But here's the twist. Not all of those breakdowns happen naturally. Multiple former crew members have hinted that producers will sometimes delay maintenance or create artificial conditions to encourage failure. The result? Explosive drama on screen. Viewers have noted that some accidents conveniently occur right before commercial breaks with perfect camera coverage. That's no coincidence. And it's not just about machinery. Arguments and tensions often spike after a conveniently timed breakdown, giving editors plenty to work with. We're led to believe that miners are risking everything, but that's only partially true. While early seasons showed real financial strain, by season 5, most of the main cast were being compensated handsomely by the network. Estimates suggest Parker Schnabel was earning over $25,000 per episode, with Tony Beets reportedly taking home even more. On top of that, the show often helps fund equipment rentals and travel. Crews bring in expensive gear not always purchased by the miners themselves, and profits from gold are split, sometimes with production, depending on the contract. So yes, there's real gold on the line, but the show is a lucrative gig in itself. Gold mining is rarely eco-friendly, and Gold Rush hasn't escaped criticism. Environmental watchdogs in Alaska, the Yukon, and elsewhere have flagged Gold Rush crews for improper water use. In some seasons, locals raise concerns about tailings ponds leaking into nearby habitats. While Discovery rarely addresses these issues on air, government records confirm that fines and citations have been issued. The gold may glitter, but the environmental cost is rarely shown. While miners face natural challenges, legal drama often lurks behind the scenes. In one instance, Parker Schnabel's operation faced scrutiny from local authorities over boundary disputes. In another, local governments attempted to ban filming altogether due to disruptions caused by the production crew. Even more telling, several lawsuits have been filed by landowners alleging trespassing or damages. Discovery's legal team has managed to settle most of these quietly, but records show Gold Rush has a track record of friction with regulators. For all its rugged charm, the show operates within a complex legal minefield. While the cast often gets the spotlight, it's the crew behind the camera who face enormous risks. Filming in remote and hazardous environments means production teams face everything from freezing temperatures to equipment malfunctions to wildlife threats. In 2017, a near-fatal incident occurred when a drone lost control near a dig site. Another report from a crew member detailed a 14-hour shoot in sub-zero conditions where medical support was hours away. Add to that the emotional stress of managing volatile cast members, tight schedules, and unpredictable terrain, and you've got one of the most dangerous jobs on television. Remember Dakota Fred or the Hoffman crew? Many of Gold Rush's most recognizable faces have vanished without warning. Behind their exits are complex, often ugly truths. Disputes over pay, disagreements with producers, and frustration over how scenes were edited have all been cited. Fred Hurt, for example, left the show after clashing with the producers over storyline manipulation. And Todd Hoffman's departure was reportedly influenced by creative differences and burnout from the intense production pace. In reality TV, loyalty lasts only as long as the ratings. If you think you're watching reality, think again. In the editing bay, everything can change. Producers have immense power to shape narratives. A sigh can be turned into a tantrum. A casual conversation can become a betrayal. Through selective editing and frankenbiting, cutting and rearranging dialogue, they create characters out of real people. Many cast members have publicly criticized their portrayals, claiming they were made to look foolish, greedy, or incompetent for dramatic effect. You're not watching what happened. You're watching what sells. Spin-offs like Jungle Gold tried to capitalize on the global gold rush trend, but they came with their own controversies. In one notorious season filmed in Ghana, producers were accused of misrepresenting local customs, breaking environmental laws, and endangering crew safety. The fallout led to a sharp backlash and the cancellation of the spin-off. It wasn't the only one. Shows filming in South America, Papua New Guinea, and the Arctic have all faced pushback from indigenous groups, activists, and local governments. Reality gold mining isn't just risky, it's a geopolitical tightrope. Season after season, viewers watch miners celebrating their final gold tallies. But how much of that gold is actually profit? Gold mining is expensive. Fuel, labor, equipment maintenance, it adds up fast. Some seasons show crews hauling in over $1 million worth of gold, but after costs, the take-home can be a fraction of that. Some insiders claim that in low-yield seasons, producers quietly offset losses to keep cast morale and storylines high. After all, a failed season doesn't sell ads. So when you see those big bars of gold, remember, the real treasure might be the production contract. Beyond what makes the final cut, entire scenes, days of footage, and major confrontations often end up on the editing room floor. Why? Because producers prioritize story arcs over reality. If a fight doesn't support the central narrative, it's scrapped. If a huge find happens too early in the season, it might be saved and reintroduced later for pacing. One former editor said, "We don't make documentaries, we make drama." That ethos shapes every minute of Gold Rush you see. And if a miner becomes too unpredictable or hard to work with, the show finds a way to phase them out, quietly. At its core, Gold Rush is about more than mining. It's a story about ambition, obsession, and survival. But when you peel back the glossy surface, you find a system built on manipulation, performance, and high-stakes business deals. The miners are real, the gold is real, but nearly everything else is shaped by cameras, contracts, and in-cutting room decisions. It's still compelling. It's still entertaining, but it's far from pure. Reality TV gives us drama, but it's our job to understand the cost. So, did any of these secrets surprise you? What do you think about the line between entertainment and reality? Should reality TV shows be more transparent about how they're made? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more unfiltered looks at your favorite shows. And remember, in the world of reality TV, the real gold is the story they don't show you. And if you want more deep dives into your favorite actors and filmmakers, make sure to subscribe to FilmVert.